So yeah, the Beatles were a big influence in our home with my brother and my sister, but I didn't really click because I was pretty young. So I still was in the mode of playing with corgis and dinkies and matchboxes and all of those die-cast cars. I really loved playing with cars. So at a young age, I really was into that. But the Beatles kind of clicked in for me when I was watching TV with my brother and sister, and the Muppets were just starting out here in America, which later became Sesame Street and all that. But back then they were just the Muppets, and it was very primitive, very nothing. But on a TV show, the Muppets they did at that time it was brand new. They did Octopus's Garden. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. So Octopus's Garden was fantastic to see this. The Muppets doing kind of the watery effects, and they just were mimicking why, Ringo singing Octopus's Garden and all that kind of stuff. It was great. I really enjoyed it. So that was kind of my first exposure to the Beatles and kind of seeing the albums and saying, okay, this is the group that's doing this. And, like I said, I was playing with my cars in the basement when I was younger. And, I had the radio on at the time and, listening to the radio. And then all of a sudden this song, boom, plays on the radio. And I'm like, that sounds like the band that just did Octopus's Garden a couple weeks ago or whenever it was. I can't remember exactly. And the song was Get Back, and they were playing Get Back. It was, probably several months later. I'm not exactly sure the time span of when the video was or when they did Octopus's Garden and all that. But anyway, Get Back was played. And I'm thinking, oh, this is a cool song. I really love it. These guys singing this song. And at the end of the song on the radio, I definitely remember them saying, oh, and that's the latest from the Beatles. Sad to say, the Beatles are breaking up, though, we found out just recently. So this will probably be the end for the Beatles, but this is one of the songs on their final album. And I remember hearing that on the radio, and I thought that was really pretty neat to hear the actual song Get Back. So it was fascinating. So,